over and over again, and I explain to my students the importance of relationships.
It is an experience universally longed for, to have a friend and have that friend be a great artist. Not only do you get to enjoy the insights of this artist as a friend, but you get to enjoy his art. And if that artist is particularly attractive as a human being, he may well get a girlfriend who comes from a large and incredibly likable Irish family. Such is the case with my wonderful friend Giovanni Casadei, whose opening recently at the Fleisher Art Memorial I got to attend and get a few shots with my video camera. The girlfriend is the lovely Claire Day, and days will be popping all over this film. So get ready to see some beautiful art and almost even more beautiful people.
Well, I would say that the Day family are a lot of people.
Wait, are you students of Giovanni's?
No, we're Giovanni's nieces-in-law, but not yet.
You are?
Yeah.
You're related to him?
Basically.
Are you Days?
Yes.
Oh! Isn't Aunt Claire the best aunt of all time?
She is.
Alrighty.
I love all my aunts, but Aunt Claire, she's got a special spark.
Did you know that Aunt Mary was the model for... Mary is your mother? Yeah. Did you ever see that painting that Matt McGough did of her? Oh, it's amazing.
I'll have to see it, I'll ask her about it.
Okay. A quick artistic digression. Here's the painting of Mary Day, that girl's mother, by Matt McGough. Matt sadly died young, and if you want to learn more about him, check out my movie on YouTube called Matthew McGough, The Echo of an Artist. Now back to our story. The lovely model behind Matt McGough's masterpiece, am I correct?
Do I have to confess?
I just told your daughter about it.
Here's the thing. When he did paint that thing, I said, make sure that no one will recognize my face.
Well, your face is in shadow.
And my mom's Eleanor.
I went to school with your mother.
Really?
Yes. It's another day. It's another day. Well, this movie's actually not about the Day family.
I was warned about you.
I scandalized her daughters, telling them that she was a nude model. Look, they're in like a fetal position now.
You didn't know that? I was gonna say.
They're so upset they can't even stand. They're trying to work it out.
I told her that early on.
So I'm gonna go back. Well, as captivating as members of the Day family are, I think it's time to get the hard work of this movie done, which is about art.
The title of the show was Alla Prima. This is a technique that I use a lot in my paintings. I start and finish a painting in one sitting. Also, I teach Alla Prima at Fleisher Art Memorial. And I use the show to illustrate to my students the crucial moment of this technique. I put some writings about specific topics that I wanted to highlight in that painting. For example, my mantra in the classroom is light and dark, thick and thin, and warm and cool. And I repeat this over and over again, and I explain to my students the importance of relationships between colors, relationship between values, and between the different consistencies of paint. I work with many different people, different ages, different cultural backgrounds. I have some students right now that is from Italy, and one is from Morocco. It's a very kind of challenging to be able to teach the same things to people of different levels. So some people have been painting for 10 years, and some people they're just starting. The things that I teach, really, it's very essential to be able to read and understand relationships and to be able to translate those relationships in colors, shapes, and values to be able to create a sense of space and light on a two-dimensional surface. Another quality of this technique is the immediacy, or to be able to quickly paint a landscape between raindrops, something like that. I know that the expectation of my students is to have a nice painting at the end of the evening. More we want that with our own limitation, and I know that the possibility to have a nice painting, it doesn't happen very often. So my work as a teacher is to understand the students that what is important more than having a nice painting at the end of the evening is the process, and to enjoy that process. Mixing the color, try to understand the relationship, applying the color on the canvas, and so forth. And it's very challenging to make the student think differently about what they want to get in the class. I know to be able to learn, you have to accept the fact that you are going to paint something you don't like eventually. For me, it's a challenge, and also it's a great satisfaction when I'm able to convey that concept. Don't care about the result, care about the process. Well, usually I don't do many demos, but once in a while I do some demo to illustrate the different way how to start the painting, and from the drawing or from approaching masses of light and darks right away. These different demos, they reflect a certain kind of emotional state inside the painter. I talk about the energy that we have when we start to paint. How much energy we have. We feel very excited, rambunctious, or we feel kind of calm and peaceful. We have to approach the painting according to our own feelings inside in that moment to try to understand and to make that relationship. So this is very rambunctious, high energy inside myself. I was very agitated, and here it's very calm because I start from the drawing a little bit and apply some paint afterwards. So very two different approaches.
And how do you know which approach you're going to do?
Well, I have to listen to myself inside, what kind of feelings I have. If I'm agitated, restless, and I want to feel full of energy to express that energy, well, then I choose an approach like this. And if I'm very calm, meditative, contemplative, and peaceful, I would choose a different approach, maybe like this.
Does it ever make a difference in terms of how they turn out?
Yes, there is some paintings that have a much a feel of peacefulness and calm, and others they don't. Yes.
And which do you like better? Does it depends on?
It doesn't matter to me actually. I'm glad that I can express different feelings in it. Yeah. I like both.
As Giovanni would be the first to tell you, the importance of relationships is not just an art thing. It's a life thing as well. So let's wrap up with some final thoughts. First of all, to Giovanni's students, even though he said that good paintings don't come very often, I searched the wide world over, and sadly, I can't find a bad one by him. Now, as far as the Day family goes, I thought I had a good interview with the exceptionally likable Mr. Day, but instead got this. What a putz am I? I felt bad that I may have traumatized a young Day with news of her mother's life modeling, but thank goodness she was okay. Are you scandalized by your mother being a nude model?
No, it happens.
And finally, Giovanni told me about this amazing family that he is now a part of.
When I came into their family, they really accept me as one of the members. very welcoming. Eleanor and Mary are very supportive, and Nancy are very supportive of what I do. And also Eleanor is another painter, one of my colleagues, which is admire her work a lot.
How about Claire? You might want to mention your girlfriend.
Oh, I think that Claire is my favorite member of the Day family. Very, very lucky that we met and we took a leap of faith to just be together and to be in a relationship.